Hello everybody, my name is Swayam. I hope you're doing well today. In this document, we are going to go over how to increase the show-up rate using this AI system. So this AI system for our clients has been able to almost double the amount of people that show up to the sales call. If you think about doubling people that show up, that's double the amount of revenue that you could collect, and that's double the amount of freedom you can achieve as a business owner. So a lot of potential here, and I'm going to break it down into the most simplistic terms and even give you a demo of sort of how the system looks, how you can build it for yourself. And so it's going to be an awesome thing. So don't mind me, I'm going to be more in the corner today because of the mic setup. So let's hop right into it. If you want more videos like this, I highly recommend you hitting the subscription bell. I've never posted as much content in my life as I have now, and AI is basically only going to get more powerful. So join me on this journey using AI and automation to scale your business, and let's hop right into it. So how you could increase your appointment show-up rates using this AI system. Let's get started with something very simple and everyone has to understand. Okay, how does a business scale? So Business 101, how show-up rates impact business growth. What is the role of sales calling and how show-up rates impact your growth business? Okay, so in order to sell lead, you need customers. In order to get customers, you need sales. In order to get sales, you need people to actually show up. And that is the only way you can get business growth. Okay, no shows means basically lost revenue opportunities, so customers really need to attend the sales calls in order to convert. Every missed call is a lost opportunity to grow your business, hence maximizing show-up rates is very crucial to this whole thing. Don't overcomplicate stuff based on what you see on the internet or even get in your head about it too much, especially when you're just starting out. You're just selling a product or a service and then just work backwards from it. From there, optimize each one of these steps and you will find great success. The step again that we're optimizing today is making sure people actually show up for your sales call. So you would actually pitch them and sell them, alright? So it would be a shame though not to know this, and that's why I'm going to dive into these numbers. It might scare you, these actually frighten me as well, but it really made me build out the system and then also implement the system for 6 and 7 figure clients of ours. So yeah, I'll just move forward through it. What are the challenges of traditional methods? Why most business struggle with no shows? Okay, I'll just tell this to you. So the average conversion rate of cold calling is around 2%. So if you make 100 calls, you will book you will basically book 2 appointments. Alright, and the no-show rate for these appointments on cold calling is around 50%. I'm using cold calling a lot because a lot of people do this method and it still works. Cold email, all these are the lead generation service you could use, but the example for those as well, the percentage will be a little bit different. But in cold calling, the show-up rates are as high as 50%. So let's do some quick math here. So you have a cold calling team, 4 of them basically. They're making around 250 calls a week. That's around 1,000 calls a week in total. And again, this goes for any lead gen, cold DM, cold email, whatever we're calling it. This is just an example. Okay, so 1,000 calls are made each week by a team at a 2% appointment booking rate, which will give you 20 appointments are booked. Awesome. That's like 20 people you could sell to. That is 20 people you could collect revenue from. Now this is where it gets scary. Okay, stay with me here. Let's say our services are around $10,000. All right. So there's like $200,000 in revenue on the table, 20 times 10,000. Okay, so now given that there's a 50% show rate, that's like the high end of a no show up rate for cold calling. That's only 10 appointments that actually showed up. So now if you do the math, that's almost like you got $100,000 down the drain. So basically nothing has even happened before the business or you could even pitch your service. The revenue potential drop has gone from 200k to 100k. It is slashed in half. You know how bad that is. That should scare you guys, okay? So if people aren't showing up for your call, every single person that does not show from your call, it's lost revenue. Okay? And you basically didn't even get a chance to pitch your services. You could have had the best service in the world, but a no show up is a no sale, okay? And this is just one problem. Another problem would be an email reminder. You could have like low visibility due to inbox overload. Business owners basically receive hundreds of emails every single day. There's no possibility, or there's a very high chance that they might just not see your email, or they just choose not to. So that would also lead to missing reminders and every single thing. The next is the issue of manual dialing. It is extremely time consuming, repetitive, and non-scalable. Okay, dialing to remind prospect takes up a lot of valuable time, and it's time basically that you could have spent better on lead generation. Now the sad part is that so many of these companies, so many of the businesses around us are busting their ass. Like, so many people focus on booking sales, but not enough people actually show up, and they spend so much time busting their ass setting appointments, but they basically spend very little time to making sure actually how the appointments could, people could how actually show up. So this is exactly where our AI is coming up with a solution. It's an awesome system. Again, we have seen these solutions double up the show up rates, which could double up the revenue, that could double up the freedom. So let's get right into it. So here we introduce the AI reminder system. This process, this technology, is to make the process as easy and effective as possible. If you are using one of these strategies, please do drop me a comment and let me know how it's going for you, especially if you're crushing. Because again, I would love to learn about what you're doing. So first, we have dialing up your leads. This is a very common way to set reminders for prospects to show up to book calls. I do want you to consider the statistics done by Harvard Business Review, one of the most prestigious institutions in the world. Essentially, they ran a test with a bunch of data, and it shows that if you did not respond to a lead within 5 to 10 minutes, your odds of qualifying or booking a call goes down by 400%. That's completely crazy. Okay, so this is insane. It means you have to get to these people in basically 5 to 10 minutes, or your chances basically just fall off a cliff to book them in for a call. Now I do want to mention that this is for booking appointments, so there's 2 steps to this whole systems. I'm actually coming up with this video very soon on how to use AI to book appointments. It's going to be somewhere on your screen right here. But yeah, booking appointments is the first step. Making sure people show up to this appointment is the second step, which we are going to talk about the second step. Okay, now you already have these calls booked up. We just want to make sure people show up to these calls. So how do we do this? We do this through the AI reminder systems. It is optimized for 3 key variables. It increases the visibility, basically the AI ensures reminders reach users through their basically preferred medium, usually SMS. Okay, we send them a personalized reminder, which increases the engagement and the likelihood of attendance. Third is the during repetition. You send multiple reminders before the call to basically ensure that the prospect actually shows up. We can also use this to nurture leads and send them a few resources so that they get the gist of what you do, how you can help them, every single thing. Remember, each no-show is lost revenue before you even get the chance to pitch. So you need to be optimizing this at your very best, so that people actually get to listen to you and actually you get to close them to increase your revenue. Now, how the AI reminder system works, I'll just show that to you step by step. Okay, initially, basically, what happens is a call is booked. So AI tags the lead based on its origin. Let's say from Facebook or cold call, could be cold DMs, cold emails, or any other organic funnel, could be a referral as well. Okay, what AI does is it sends a personal reminder. Okay, it waits for a response and loops through the process, sending additional reminders. You can basically set these up for yourself, and also determine or decide the time intervals. It could be 12 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, 24 hours, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. The possibility is limitless. Now, after a client is booked into your appointment, okay, you can send them personalized messages. You can wait for the messages. If they did not send any or open up the message or to respond to it, then you can basically send them a follow-up for that to basically ensure that they actually got this whole thing. And the reason that this is more efficient is basically it is very hard to scale for let's say 5 to 10 people book in a call in a single day. Let's say 5. Okay, there's no way, and it's going to be very hard to organize a team to just call up these people every single day on multiple touch points, because you can't just remind them once. You have to remind them twice or 4 times, and we actually run them through 4 or 5 times on a sequence to remind them to show up for the call. Okay, and this is exactly how we are able to like successfully increase the show up rate by almost 50%. So doing this manually is completely a waste of labor. So think about it, why on earth would you like have someone from your team call up lead to remind them of an appointment rather than call up other business owners to book in more appointments? Okay, so basically why would they be doing this task instead of doing lead generation? All right, so it's just a complete waste of labor. If you're telling me to call up these leads to remind them to show up for a call, it just doesn't make sense. I would rather have my team prospecting for new businesses than talking to these people, you know. So like these people have already booked in the system and the AI can take care of it. You can just go out and focus on lead generation or like booking more appointments. Now I'll show you how basically how these AI powered appointment readers, reminders and agents actually work. So I'll just give you a brief overview of what we do at our company. Okay, let's say a lead basically came in through cold channels, like maybe your cold calling, cold DM, cold email, stuff like that, or maybe even a warm channel. It doesn't really matter. The moment the information is fed into the CRM, that's where the AI usually starts to shine. Okay, it uses that data to personalize message and optimize a specific response and generation. That system basically operates continuously, requiring no human intervention. So when it comes to the personalization part, it collects data from every interaction, making a subsequent reminder more tailored and effective. For example, if someone interacts with an SMS, the AI focuses on that. But let's say, for example, that the AI has never really had a conversation with them. What would happen then? So what happens is our AI callers or AI booking agents basically call up those leads, nurture them into basically booking an appointment with us, tell us what we do, how we can basically help them, and you can basically use these agents to actually follow up as well. Like you can basically use these AI callers to call up the lead multiple times, just to tell them, just to remind them that their upcoming appointment is within 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, whatever you want. The same goes for the appointment booking agent or a chatbot. Okay, the AI reminds the prospect through multiple touch points, maximizing visibility while minimizing the labor for your team. So the key takeaways and the next steps that you can do to basically double up show up rates is use AI right now. Okay, by using AI, you can double up the number of prospects who show up to your calls, increasing your own chance of making a sale. Okay, so more show up rates leads to more sales leads to more revenue means more profit in your pocket. So AI allows basically businesses to automate their reminder process, freeing up human resource to focus on lead generation and more strategic tasks. So the next steps that you can take is implement an AI powered reminder system. If you need any help with that, I can definitely help you. You can just DM me or drop a comment on this. I'll be making sure to create a video on that as well. For the things that you can do is you can use SMS as your primary reminder medium to ensure high visibility. If you are skilled with AI, you can customize AI workflows to personalize reminders based on your specific lead sources. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the demo of the system. It is so powerful, and when you combine it with a system that actually books in the call for step number 1, it's insane what you could now do with AI. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy that. If you want a whole breakdown of the actual system, feel free to hop on a consultation call with me, or drop a comment or DM me on Instagram. I can definitely help you out. I can also tell you how it works and how you can customize it to your own business. But again, this system increases show up rates, which can increase potential revenue, allowing you to scale, increase efficiency, and it gives you one of the best advantages in the world, which is leverage. Okay, and ultimately it gives you freedom by scaling your own company. So yeah, alright guys, so that is all I have for you. I hope that demo of the system was good enough to give you an idea of how insane the system is. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Send me a DM on Instagram, introduce yourself. I answer all my DMs, and I would love to talk with you. If you have any suggestions on what kind of topics I should make more videos on, you can just let me know on the comment below. I'll try to make them as well. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.